Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio June 17, 2023. With Mercury square Saturn influencing the first half of the day, pressures from family or related to domestic matters can weigh heavily, particularly as they relate to your attention to a partnership. Conversations are challenging with defensiveness in play, and there can be a mental disconnect with someone close to you. It may be better to save important ideas or topics for a time when people are more free-spirited and less sensitive. Communication breakdowns are temporary, and it is sent for the best to strive to treat them as such. It may be a little tricky to discipline yourself if your heart isn't sent into what you sent doing at the moment. However, applying yourself to get over a hump can be worth it. Later today, you sent far more focused and determined, and it sent easier to work with others for every Yoni sent benefit. Get ready to face sadness, negativity, and anxiety. Today's cosmic weather is like the arrival of a bitter ice storm. Mental Mercury has been acting pompous and arrogant as he soars through the sky, and today, he will catch the punishment of a dominating and frigid Saturn now stationed in your solar house. This means you could feel low or find your thoughts heavy and dark. If you end up noticing rocky tension with your one and only, agree to shelve these discussions until later next week. What do you need in your work and life balance? Now is the time to be open about restructuring your schedule to accommodate all that you want to do when Mercury in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces. The square might be initially tough to navigate, but it could help you tie up loose ends to define your professional and personal focus. There might be some initial restrictions to take into account, like your familia sentes schedule or set work responsibilities. So, your best bet is to play around with your options to see what will work for your work and life balance. Before leaving your work sector today, the Moon will spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to Pluto, in his early days back in your income sector, and to the dwarf planet Ceres, now in her final hours in your career sector. This is doing more than just making this a good day across the income, work and career fronts, with a window into what is evolving and will continue to evolve behind the scenes. As strong as you are spiritually, you must contend with issues of timidity in order to get what you want in this life. With the astral energy at play, you are granted a breather during which it is okay to meander a bit and wonder about things, a natural tendency with you. However, consider getting involved in activities like boxing, kickboxing, or karate in order to increase your confidence and motivation. Play around at screaming and punching in the appropriate environment. Apart from releasing all that pent-up energy, you could meet a new side of yourself. If there's been something troubling you where a family member is concerned, this is likely to be heightened on this day. Your appreciation of the importance each person holds in your life can help you to think of ways to bring resolution to the situation. You're apt to be more patient and sensitive to the position the other person is in on a day like this. And hopefully they will be this way toward you. Give reconciliation your best shot, and be proud of yourself for having tried, regardless of the outcome. Before leaving your work sector today and wrapping up its first visit since Mercury left and Jupiter took the wheel, the Moon will spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to Pluto, in his early days back in your income sector, and to the dwarf planet Ceres, in her final days in your income sector. As well as making this a good day across the income, work and career fronts, this is a window into what is evolving and will continue to evolve behind the scenes. This will continue even after the Moon leaves and joins the Sun to begin the lead up to the weekend's new Moon in your relationship sector. The Moon was in your relationship sector when the Sun returned last month, coming full circle in time to not only reconnect but to begin the lead up to the weekend's new Moon. This time Mercury, the planet of communication, is here, and as the Moon's last visit before all planetary activity on the relationship front for the year ends, this is a chance to start bringing things home. Our eyes in the sky. Whether eat a Euros a new outfit, a piece of art, or a delicious meal, you deserve to treat yourself and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Taurus also rules the senses, so you can enhance your experience by paying attention to the colors, textures, sounds, smells, and tastes that surround you. You can also use this energy to create more stability and security in your life, by setting realistic goals and working hard to achieve them. Taurus is a loyal and reliable sign, and it values honesty and integrity. You can strengthen your relationships by being faithful and supportive, and by expressing your gratitude and affection. This is a good time to sit with and process uncomfortable feelings. We can make sense of complicated memories and assess how our psychological patterns have developed. It also becomes easier to scrap coping mechanisms that arena Euro T earning us desired results. Although we Euro re not in an especially social headspace, this can be a valuable influence to discuss breakthroughs with those who know us well, or perhaps a trusted advisor. A spiritual mentor or therapist can, rather than providing us with answers, ask the correct questions so we come to conclusions on our own. We might get up feeling wiped out or stressed out, so we gotta cut ourselves and others some slack. Eat a Euros not a good time to get into drama or fights, as they could blow up in our faces. This gives us a boost of energy and drive, and helps us find our groove. We can spoil ourselves with some self-care stuff, like a massage or a makeover. The Sun also hooks up with the North and South nodes, the hot spots of fate and karma. This helps us heal old stuff and see new stuff that could work out for us. We may be trying to gain support for a creative aspiration that is near and dear to our hearts. It is important that we sell not only our ideas, but ourselves, to gain a platform for greater expression. This is an ideal influence to brainstorm tactics involving social media or branding, and it is likely that this will happen organically. In the course of our day, we stumble into a serendipitous modality that helps us communicate our message with greater ease. We can be optimistic about our future, but we also gotta be chill and flexible if things don't Euro T go our way. Whether eat a Euros a new outfit, a piece of art, or a yummy meal, you earned it and you should have fun with it. You can make your experience better by noticing the colors, textures, sounds, smells, and tastes around you. You can also use this vibe to make your life more solid and safe, by making realistic plans and working hard to make them happen. You can make your relationships better by being loyal and helpful, and by showing your thanks and love.